The rates are going to come back down. Anytime
Yeah.
that there is a recession, which we're in those stages of recession, that's when you refinance. So get in your house,
Yeah.
find the house, and then refinance in another year. Then you're sitting in a better place. You're not competing against everybody.
Don't let the high interest rates scare you. Buy your home now. We're going to dive into it with Rebecca Pierce from New American Funding and buying your house today. It's important. If you want to buy a house, you've been preparing to buy a house, there's ways to buy the house now. And don't be scared of the interest rates. Right, Rebecca?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, morning. How you doing?
Very good.
Good. So yeah, we talk about interest rates because they're in the news every day, all the time, and everybody's
Right.
scared. And we're
Right.
like, no, these cycles go up and down and people still buy houses and get in them.
That's right.
So what's your favorite philosophy about this?
I think that if you're thinking about buying a house, this is the time to do it. It's like,
Yes,
don't delay. You can get in a house right now where there's less people looking. So you have a better opportunity to get a good purchase price, to maybe get the seller to help you some, to
no one's
not be,
looking.
not
It's
competing.
February 2023 when we're doing this.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And I'm not working with many buyers,
Right. So let's go
right?
ahead and purchase the house. When the rates come down, you can refinance it, but that way you're
Yes,
in your house that you love. So don't
exactly.
let that scare you. It's possible.
Right.
It's a good time to buy.
And we don't like to talk about what I'm going to talk about a wee little bit, waiting for the prices to drop. Let me just clarify this. If you're an investor and your income and your livelihood and the world that you live in is buying buildings to make money off them, of course you wait for the trough. You wait for prices to dump because you buy low, and 15 years later you've made $100,000 and $200,000 on the house or the building or whatever. That's investing. But it's completely different than when you own your house. You're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you have babies, children, life is going on, and you want to get a house. And there's something going on in the world, which there always is, right? Affecting all of our conversations and our psyche, right? Is it the best time? Yeah, the best time is when you want to buy a house. You've saved the money, you've cleaned up your credit, and you're ready to go. And right now, probably for the next 5 months of 2023, there's not going to be a lot of competition because everybody's waiting. Don't wait. So let's talk about a few other things here. You were making some great points before I hit the record button. So don't wait till the summer when there's more people vying for houses, right? Because I don't know how to anticipate that, but there could be a situation where you fell in love with a house and there's two other people that like it just as much in the middle of July when it's hot. I don't mean weather hot. I mean like it's a hotter market. And now you don't know if it's yours for sure,
Then you're going to
right?
pay more money for it because you don't know. You're competing with other
Yeah.
buyers.
One guy says I'll buy it for 700,000, next guy 720, and you're going to have to buy it for 750.
That's right.
Or you're going to have to put in an offer for 750 to beat out all the rest. So it's going to end up costing you money to wait.
Right. And for instance, I have a client who just put in an offer for 600,000, and they were negotiating and they went with another offer. Well, that other offer fell through, and my buyer stepped in and they dropped it by 10,000. That's the kind of
Ah.
things that are happening right now. So it's
Mhm.
time. You can still get those good deals. So
You
that
can.
seller's dropping the price and giving them closing cost. What
Because
a
there's,
wonderful way.
yeah, so in the Bay Area in Sonoma County, typically when there's not a lot of houses on the market because it's regular everyday economics, the seller gets what they want. Hey, my house is 9 grand, take it or leave it. It's the only one out there, right?
Right.
But not always. I can flip over to a screen right now and show you houses that have been on the market 60 days, 30 days, and they're nice. They're not fixers. That guy's just trying to get too much money for now. He needs to lower the price or accept your lower offer. So, yeah, it's always a good time to dive in and see what you can find now because there's plenty of houses on the market today, right? Even if you're watching this is February when I'm recording, you're watching this in August, it's still going to be the same. There'll be more competition, but there's always like, now is the time when you're ready to buy.
The rates are going to come back down anytime
Yeah.
that there is a recession, which that's where we're in those stages of recession. The rates will come back down. That's when you refinance. So get in your house,
Yeah.
find the house, get in your house, and then refinance in another year. Then you're sitting in a better place. You're not competing against everybody.
Especially if you got in a house for 3.5% down, an FHA loan, and you want to get rid of the mortgage insurance on it because there's a little bit of an extra fee. So you not only don't want PMI or MI, as it's called, mortgage insurance, but you want a 6 or a 5% interest rate, which could happen in the future.
Yeah.
So you refinance. People refinance all the time over a period of 15, 20-year loans, right?
Yep. So on, just to give you an example, on a $750,000 loan,
Uh-huh.
someone at a 7% rate, and then we refinance to a 5% rate, their payment drops like $600. So then you've got the
Wow.
house that you want, and then you get that lower rate, and you're loving the process that you're in.
I
So
know you're in your house. And so we don't know what's going to happen with the economy in the next 2 years. And it takes 3 or 5 years for things to shake out. Let's just say when presidents change or whatever goes on. But interest rates dive or, they go down. So what's 12 months or 24 months with a little bit higher mortgage payment? You got your house, you're living in it, you're enjoying the fireplace and the swimming pool, and your kids are near the schools you wanted, and you got to get your job in California, and here you are. So most of it worked out. You just had to pay a little bit more for a little while, not forever.
right.
Right? That's a big, big deal. The name of the game is don't be scared of interest rates. Okay. And depending on the programs that you're in and things like that, does that change interest rates?
It can, but there's not a lot of difference. The bigger difference is how much you're putting down. So the more you put down,
Right.
the better rate. But they're still pretty close.
So let's talk about that because sometimes people don't think about that. So the more money they put down, of course, the lower their mortgage payment is, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And does that affect their interest rate too? Is that what
Yeah.
you just were saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So if you can get money from your parents or pull it out of your 401k or do different things, there's little tricks that Rebecca's awesome at that can help you have a lower mortgage payment because it's the mortgage payment when you're sleeping at night that can keep you up.
Right.
So if you can put more money down, pull from somewhere, the interest rate won't really be a big deal because you've put more money into the game. So your mortgage payment's going to be lower, right?
It is. I mean, and again, you would refinance as the rates come down.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of ways to work around this and work through it and actually get keys to your own front door in your own living room where it's your own, right? That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else about loving those interest rates? Making them work for you? Right.
Have faith and jump in.
That's right. Have faith and jump in, get your house, enjoy your house. Everything costs something. And you listen to people who bought their houses in 89, 90 when interest rates were 17, 18%. They were probably just having a heart attack going, am I really doing this?
Right.
And here they are. They're now selling the house for $1 million or something. So jump in, dive in, enjoy your house. Don't let the news and the interest rates and all that sway you from getting what you want and getting into your new home. Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you.
I'll see you on the next show, and the next video is right there. Hey, if you like this video and it helped you out a little bit, make sure you hit my subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.